Hey now, it's Sharon, and I'm back to share another idea on how to better the police by telling you and sharing with you what happened to me financially as a whistleblower. And I think by sharing my experiences, this will help give you a different perspective, of course, and also help you understand how we need to tackle policing here in the US and making it better. But yeah, I shared last week about whistleblowing the second time and what happened to me financially. And I just want to clear something up about the VA disability that I told you I got denied for. And what happened was I applied for disability. The injury occurred in 1996 when I went through basic training in Fort McClellan, Alabama. It's closed now. I told them they needed to go back to those records wherever they may be kept, and you will see that I injured my knee back in basic training. The denial letter says they went back to 2001 when I was deployed. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned anything about my knee. I don't remember. But they only went back to 2001 and denied my disability claim. Go figure. So I wanted to clear that little bit up. I applied for it. They, I guess, couldn't find the records maybe, or couldn't locate the records from Fort McClellan, Alabama, wherever those records were taken, the hospital, sick call, all that. Wherever that's stored, that's where you're going to find my records. And so they denied me based on 2001 deployment records. Yeah, I'm rolling my eyes. And like I mentioned, that disability probably can help with my $18.91 an hour, the current job right now. I'm very thankful for the job, mind you. I'm not complaining. But people talk about work hard. I worked hard for the 20 years that I was in policing. I think that's the hardest I've ever worked. And then I mentioned I worked for Amazon right around in the pandemic, mind you, for $15 an hour. And that didn't work because I was driving it out in gas, $15 an hour. Then I had another job with, you might as well say, DFACS, and trying to what is it called? When you try to get families back together. I took the parents and sometimes the kids to their court-appointed meetings. I would supervise them and things like that. And there were times I had a couple of cases. It amounted to $17 an hour, but then it'll be maybe 6 hours a day. And then there was a lot of wear and tear on my car. Now here it is. I'm a substitute teacher for a private preschool. I make $18.91 an hour, and they are gracious enough to allow me to work 40 hours a week. But like I said, the VA disability would help greatly if I could get that. Even 30% would help, you know? But when they say work hard, I am working hard. People want to work 60, 80 hours a week. I was for that when I was younger, but I'm 55 now. And I realize you need to live. And I'm not living to work for somebody else to build their pockets up, you know? And so I started this YouTube channel. I have an online store. I wrote a book, all in hopes of helping myself, you know, because you apply for jobs and it feels like you're being discriminated against, but you can't prove it. You feel like you're being discriminated against because of your age, but you can't prove it. Or maybe because you're overqualified, as my daughter put it. The willingness to work is there. I'm not gonna kill myself anymore doing it. I'm 55 and here I am working for $18.91 an hour. Am I complaining? No. What I do have a problem with, I'm working hard. And for some reason, people think $7 and what is it, 65, 25 an hour federally is a livable wage. $18.91 is not livable. And it's only but God. I think it was, let's see, the Amazon job that year when I did my taxes. The accountant asked me, and she was like, how did you make it? And all I could say is, but God. He is the one that kept me. He is the one that I was able to ask a family member, can I borrow this? Or can you lend me this? And I always look at it like that. My friends that I borrowed money from, the ability to borrow money from them is because of God, you know? And of course, I intend on paying each and every last one of them back. But when people sit there and say, work hard, I'm all for it. Working hard for a livable wage, a livable wage. Livable wage is going to be at least $25 to $30 an hour. I still have my house. I thank God for the mortgage company and talking to people. I will say that. Don't sit there and let the bills just pile up and the phone calls keep coming and messages. Talk to people. Talk to the mortgage company. They'll work something out with you. They will definitely work something out with you. Talk to the car people. Talk to the light bill folks. There are different programs that you can work out and get stuff done. But yeah, ever since, April 2019, I didn't want to be fired, so I had to retire. And I couldn't collect retirement without a big penalty, and I needed a job. I needed money. So yes, I pulled out all my retirement, paid credit cards off, paid some other stuff off, and I am working for $18.91 right now. Do the math. You tell me. All right, well, take a look at the online store. The link is in the description. The phone is ringing. Like, comment, subscribe, and as is our tradition, you don't necessarily have to go through a thing to learn from it. Hopefully you can learn from what I'm speaking right now. Talk to you later. Bye.